this right here. Well, that's what your body does when it comes to energy. All right? So when it needs quick energy and you haven't got it in the right place, it's going to go to muscle. That's why most people, I tell people, you do a whole bunch of running, anything past 3 miles, you need to drink protein. Why? Because you're burning muscle. They say, but I lost weight. You did. That weight was in the form of hair. Hair. And that's why it gets to be called skinny fat. You lost weight, but you look all smooth. Why? Because you kept the fat, but you burned this guy, sweat out a little water, and you say, now, I lost weight. Yes, you did, but you don't look the way you want to, do you? Nope. You call it skinny fat. And that happens all the time because you crash dieting. You have to keep your diet balanced, with protein and your workout right. What happens when you do it that way? You decrease the fitness, decrease your strength, poor performance, early aging. That's why I look young as I do. Early aging happens to people. I see people get this sucked in face, and then most of them are runners, triathlons and stuff like that. They do a lot of stuff like that. They don't. I say, you need to suck in more protein. I say, I understand the sport, but I know how it works. If you start going anything, they'd be going 20 and 30 miles. You need to be sucking down a whole bunch of protein when you're doing it if you don't want to lose your muscle tone. Now, them doing the bike helps out. Swimming is another one that'll get you the old fish look, like your boy Phelps. He got that fish look. That dude actually can flap his arms. I see him flapping his hands with all across his back when he warms up. I'm like, my goodness. He's limber like that because he's going to have a whole bunch of muscle tone. He's toned from swimming, that's why he's still smooth. When you look at him, you don't see no angles. None. He's just like a fish. Right? Because of the cardiovascular way he trains when he's in the water. It's a great, don't get me wrong, for cardiovascular, the inside is great. Most people come to me for the outside because you actually can push this in and push that in, the hips, the butt, how you bring it out. Well, that's skeletal muscle, and skeletal muscle can be shaped and formed. But if you decrease it by doing it wrong, most people, they come, they lose, and say, how much weight you lose? I lost 30 pounds in a month. I already know what happened. I said, you lost a lot of muscle. Because you have to lose this weight right, or the first thing your body can do is go straight for that muscle and tear it. Even me. If I lose weight too fast, the first thing I do is my muscle. And now you have to keep the protein in all kind of formats in there, but you also, it's all about resistance. I force my body by keeping it in the fat burning tone by keeping the muscle. We'll talk about that in a minute. But here's the fat loss with the correct nutrition and training. Stored body fat loss. Now you're going to store it. How do I force my body to go back in the storage room and get the fat? You got to force it to do that, and you have to trick it. Because it refuses. Because remember, the whole thing is done is storing up like the ants for a bad day. So in order for you to do that, you have to trick your body. Like, oh boy, is there a bad day yet? Because I'm going to put a high demand. I'm going to put a high demand for more energy. But I'm going to do it in short bursts. Short bursts. I'm not going to let it have time to think about my muscle. I'm going to do it in such a short burst. That's why if you want to say you love running, and I just said, hey, if you do anything past 3 miles, it's going to burn your muscle. The best way to do it is sprint. That's why you see the track stars, them jokers are huge. And they run. Anyway, all they do is run. They look muscular. Why? Because they're doing this short burst. When they do it in short burst, that's exactly what happens.